anything about that industry. I don't. So that would have to be something where if someone knows something about it or can send me information about it, maybe you're in it and you have an idea of what would be a good suggestion. I'm all ears right now trying to figure this out. Okay. All right, well, let's see what people are saying now. Be an Uber driver. Don't you need a car? I don't know. Again, I don't know. Uber drivers, don't you use your own car? Again, I'm not going to have a car all the time. Oh, and the other thing, by the way, which I should bring up, I can't drive on the highway. I still don't because of my back. And even though my back is good, meaning it doesn't have a lot of issues with pain or whatever, I do every once in a while still get extreme tenseness. Every once in a while, I get muscle spasms. I get some issues with my back injury. So I have not driven on the highway. I'm not even kidding you. I haven't driven on the highway since about 2009. And I don't want to because that's a risk, that's a danger. That's actually a physical risk. If, God forbid, oh my God, I tweak my back when I'm driving, and now my disc is killing me, I could drive up the highway and kill myself or something. So that's why I don't. I just do local driving, and that's it. So I don't even know if you'd be able to do that. But don't Uber drivers, I don't know this, don't Uber drivers use their own car? If that's the case, again, it's the same issue. All right, I'm looking again to see if anyone. Someone said donate a testicle for $35,000. Sounds great. Does that even exist? I don't know.
Excuse me.
The problem, the real challenge, if I were to do full-time Twitch streaming, would be number one, changing my schedule to be streaming all day long, constantly talking. So giving up, I'm serious, like KO Gaming, I wouldn't have time for it. KO Gaming would have to close, and, you know, it would be me basically, you know, doing a 4+ hour stream early in the day, and then coming back later on night, and I do another 2 to 3 hour stream. But that would be challenge number one, is changing my schedule completely. And number two would be, can I make enough money doing this? You know what I mean? Could I actually do, I don't know. How much do people make on Twitch? I don't know. I honestly don't know the answer to that. How much do people realistically make these full-time Twitch streamers? Would it be enough to make up for my income from YouTube? I can pay my bills. Because yeah, that's great. You can say, oh, that'll work. And even if this month, even though let's say this month went well, okay, and everyone came out to my streams and were watching me do it, and then I end up making half as much and I can't pay my bills, it all falls apart. That's the big risk I'm taking there. It's a huge risk. Move to another country where the cost of living is super cheap. Problem with that, you might not know this. Can't do that. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, America, the United States of America, one of the few, if not the only, I don't know if it's the only, but one of the few countries in the world who will just accept anyone, okay, on any premise, tourism, just visiting, temporary work visa, and we let everyone in, and they come in, and we never really follow up. We never find out those people ever leave. We're the only country that does that. It was funny because, you know, when Trump was elected, the president, everyone joked about moving to Canada. And then people actually did research about going to Canada. Guess what? In order to move to Canada and actually live there without getting deported, you have to have, for example, like years of showing that you have a dedicated job or you know, hard earnings, that you can pay the taxes there. You have to show that you have some kind of a foothold there, like you have family there, or you already have an established employer there that says they're going to give you a salary job and stuff like that. I couldn't just go to Canada right now and say I want to move there. They would say no. They would literally say no. They would say you work YouTube that's not consistent. In any day, you know, you could just stop making any money and you can't pay the taxes here. And you wouldn't be a productive citizen, and they would reject me. They would literally reject me as being a citizen of Canada, because of that. And that's funny. A lot of countries are like that. A lot of countries are like that. They do not just let anyone in, and when they get you in, when you're in, they kick your ass out. So that's funny. Cost of living, go somewhere where it's really low. Yeah, I know, but it's not going to work. I mean, that's not a realistic solution. Now, you could say, well, why doesn't Phil move to a state where the cost of living is much lower? I mean, fair enough. Yeah, there's some states in the United States where cost of living is really low. Those are also the states that aren't tech savvy. The internet sucks, right? So I couldn't even do this job because the internet would be so slow. I couldn't live stream and the videos wouldn't upload and all that. So that's out. A lot of people are having interesting ideas. They're saying if I did Twitch full time, what I could do is, instead of uploading all the footage to DSP Gaming like I did, I can set it up so that those Twitch streams are archived here on the Twitch channel automatically, and that maybe for like the first day or 2 days it's subs only. So those videos can only be seen by people who are paying subs of mine right away, and then maybe later I can upload them to YouTube, or I can have them go live on Twitch as like a staggered thing. I get that, but again at the same time that would mean all of my YouTube ad revenue would go away overnight because there's no videos there, no new videos, you know. No, someone just made a good point. DX Freedom just made a good point. He said, if I do aim to do Twitch streaming full time and or increase Twitch streaming, that basically I have to do everything go. That's what I have to do, anything go. I wouldn't, you know, I basically do tons of trolls all the time, and I know that. I mean, there's tons of trolls here right now. I understand that. And I would basically have to let, if people troll, they troll, right? It would have to basically be whatever happens, happens. You know, I can't be constantly moderating the chat. I can't be thinking, oh, this guy said this something insulting and lash out at the person or anything like that. It would have to be a much more open, easy environment when No, I get that, you know, because then if people are going to be coming out for interactive streams and stuff like that, they want to feel like they can basically have freedom to do whatever they want. Of course, it's bullshit. You know, they shouldn't be controlling and stuff, but you gotta kind of take it in stride with what's going on. You know? So I do get that. Now, it's funny, because there's a point to make here, punished MC or whatever. He says, isn't it funny, because when you let everyone in, right, trolls or whatever, look how many, right now I have a ridiculous amount of stream viewers, you know, that's true, I mean, that is very true, but what you also have to realize is how many of those stream viewers are actually going to help that, and what I mean by that is not just suggestions around the clip. What I've noticed on Twitch is that there are some days when I have no viewership, but I still have a profitable day, so it's really about who subs and who cheers. That's really where the good stuff comes from on Twitch. It's not about how many people you have on stream. And you know, I've heard a ton of streamers say, oh, but it is really about views. It's all about views because obviously the more people you have on stream, the higher potential that people are going to cheer or sub. I don't agree with that because I'm kind of in a unique exception here where I know right now, probably half the people watching this right now live on Twitch are here because they want to hear about me failing and all of that. They're never going to sub and they're never going to cheer. They're just going to sit here and do nasty stuff. So in that regard, it doesn't matter that I have this many people on stream. It's more about, can you get the productive members in, people who are liking what you're doing and want to see you succeed and are going to do the positive stuff. That would be the goal. How do I turn Twitch streaming into a way to focus on positivity and have people come in and have a good time so they'll want to organically want to sub and cheer? How do I make that part of the process? And so, okay, so I'll punish that. Well, if you're going to ignore what more successful streamers say, then what's the point? But here's the difference. This is what I'm trying to make a point. Yeah, I know, I'm being stubborn. But from my perspective, it's different. Those streamers, they're getting thousands of people on their stream a day, right? That's true. But there aren't literally hundreds and hundreds of people there just to fucking sit there and be dicks. Like, I have that element, sadly. And there's no way I can get away from that element. I don't know if that will ever go away. I've tried everything. There's only so much you can do. When there's people who want to be malicious and they want to make me their poster boy for the focus of their negativity. And those people, again, they're not going to cheer, they're not going to sub. Or at least not consistently. So it's great that I have this many people, but it doesn't translate into a profitable stream that I can pay my bills. It doesn't matter, you know. But I agree, if I were to do increased streaming and or Twitch full time, I would have to have a more open atmosphere. I'd probably tell the mod just kind of lay off. The only thing they have to really moderate is if someone's really doing like racist stuff and stuff, you know, stuff that really is just not allowed by Twitch. Then okay, but outside of that, you know.